So I can. Okay, so close your eyes and just begin breathing deeply. And as you breathe deep, I want you to imagine that you're dropping your brain out of your head with each out breath. You're dropping your brain out of your head and it's dropping down into your heart. But your heart right now is as like a giant upside down teardrop. So the larger part is at the top, and there's this beautiful opening at the top of that teardrop that's creating like hands that are ready to receive your brain and hold it gently. So just come up with this beautiful image as you're taking deep breaths to center yourself. We want to get out of our head and into our heart. We want to connect the two. And I love that visual of my heart actually being like an upside down teardrop with this concave space for my brain to drop into. And these beautiful hands holding my brain. And as I do that, I can already begin to feel like that love connection. And I'm slowing down and I'm getting the tears behind my eyes, which whenever I get the tears behind my eyes, that's God's way of communicating with me and saying, yes, 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 right here, right here. What's happening right now? So it's like that connection of loving our brains. And often we don't love our brains because our brains are the things, our minds are the things that keep us playing small, that throw us fear, that show us our limitations and our scarcity. So let's just let your heart and the fingers of those hands just really encapsulate your brain and feel the love of what I call divine beloved. Divine beloved is a general term that I use for the bucket of God, higher self, my angels, my guardians, my power animals, my totems, gemstones, like all the things of light and love that are constantly in service to me when I ask them to be. They're always surrounding me. Just let that intention quiet and calm everything. And so we want to take first, we're just going to use buckets here for all the various things that impact us. So, first, we want to take the bucket of all our family trauma and drama, all the things that we tend to create as being really, really, really significant, when in actuality, it's a choice of whether or not we make it significant. And all of the family trauma and drama in our brain is now being transmuted and transformed by the light and love of God. And that heart hand connection is just kind of creating pattern interrupts in our brain of all the things that we've made significant over the years, over our lifetimes, plural, that have kept us from the truth that we are perfect, we are whole, we are more than enough. We're doing the best that we know how in this particular moment in time, knowing that we are ascending into higher and higher levels of awareness, compassion, capability, consistency, confidence. We're always evolving higher and higher and higher. And yet, we let our family traumas and dramas make us feel small, stupid, dumb, bad, not enough, not lovable. So allow these beautiful hands. And it's almost like I'm seeing the image of my heart hand. Like it's almost like the fingers are tapping the brain, just kind of creating a pattern interrupt there. And we ask that the light and love of God create perfection in all things that concerneth us around that. And that phrase, the light and love of God, is creating perfection in all things that concerneth me, is not to change the external experience, which doesn't even exist, but rather to change the internal causal vibrations that we have been carrying because of our family trauma and drama, that is keeping us stuck and playing small and not expanding our business, not expanding the vitality of our business, not expanding ourselves to receive all that the universe has for us to come through the vehicle of our business. It's like a funnel for source to bring us everything that we desire. That's what our business is. And what comes through that funnel is actually being released from within us with our causal vibrations. So we want our causal vibrations to be brought into perfection in the bucket of family trauma and drama. We're going to ask that that correction is continuing in perfection. Now we want to go into the bucket of ourselves and our self belief, our self esteem, our confidence, all of the aspects of our relationship with ourself. In that bucket, there's a lot of lack of trust, disappointment, letting ourselves down, not following through, all of those stories, traumas and dramas that are there. Again, see the fingertips of those heart hands just tapping your brain, creating pattern interrupts, and allowing the light and love of God to bring perfection to all things that concerneth you in the realm of your relationship with yourself. Harmonizing, creating, dismantling, transforming, transmuting all of the causal vibrations within you that create that thing of imposter syndrome. I'm not good enough. Who am I? No one will listen to me. I never follow through. I can't possibly make this happen. I'm a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. Kind of let that magic do its thing. And as you're saying this phrase, the light and love of God is creating perfection in all things that concerneth me, you are literally seeing the DNA, the cells, the molecules of your body, the energy packets of who you are changing, switching out. Maybe they're emanating a different color. Maybe they're changing shape. Maybe it's the magnetic frequency is being changed. The vibrations are being changed. Doesn't have anything to do with what's going on outside of you. It has everything to do with the causal vibrations that we've been walking around with. So again, we ask that our guides, divine beloved, continue to clean, clear, harmonize, and transmute the bucket of our relationship with ourself. So now we're going to call forth the bucket of our relationship with our money. And again, seeing the heart hands beginning to tap, 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 gently tapping the surface of our brain to create and allow the light and love of God to bring perfection to all things that concerneth us around our relationship with money. There's never enough. Business means ups and downs, no security. I can't feel safe. I'm already working too hard to make the money that I want to. Like all of the stories, all the things, I don't manage it well. I suck with money. I can't do numbers, all the things. Bringing the light and love of God in to bring perfection to all things that concerneth you regarding your relationship with money, and allowing that to shift and change. Literally feeling an energetic change in your body and seeing with intention your cells changing. It's a different color, it's a different vibration. There's a happy, harmonious, abundant prosperity frequency being manifested, created, generated now, being broadcast now. There's nothing sexier or more enticing than a woman who is a business woman who loves money, who makes a lot of money, who is able to talk with confidence about her relationship with money without any shame, without any guilt, without any embarrassment. That is really an alluring energy. And in order for us to take our business to the next level, we have to embody that comfort and confidence and love. So just let that all settle. We're going to move that bucket to the side, asking Divine Beloved to continue to do the magic that needs to happen with our relationship with money. And now we're going to call in the bucket of our relationship with entrepreneurial life. All the demands, responsibilities, tasks, things about being an entrepreneur. All the trauma and drama that's there. See those heart hands tap, 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 tapping your brain. Just kind of like shaking loose, creating a pattern interrupt there of all the things that are in your relationship with you and what it means to be an entrepreneur. And we bring in and call in the light and love of God to bring perfection to all things that concerneth you in that bucket. Seeing yourself shifting and changing, harmonizing, transmuting, transforming, releasing, and letting go all things that no longer serve you. Recognizing that your magnetic broadcast, your frequency, your vibration that's being broadcast is changing as we speak. To allow you to fully embrace with competence, consistency, and confidence. The 3 C's. I am competent, I am confident, and I am consistent. With everything that it means to be a 6 or 7 figure entrepreneur. And we ask the Divine Beloved continue to clean and clear and transmute and create magic in that bucket. So we're going to move that to the side. And then we're going to bring in the final bucket of your relationship with your business as a living, breathing, wise entity with a consciousness. This is not just a box of the old paradigm of what a business is. We're going 5D here. A business is a living, breathing consciousness with wisdom and truth that when you call her forth to share with you her wisdom, she will guide you to that 6 and 7 figure mark. And so all the trauma and drama that's been in your brain about your business, when it's just on the 5D plane of it's a lot of work, it's exhausting, it's a responsibility, I'm a victim of it, blah, 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 blah. Your little heart hand fingers are going tap, 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 just jarring things loose, creating a pattern interrupt in your brain. And we call in the light and love of God to bring perfection to all things that concerneth you, about you and your relationship with your business as an entity. She is your best friend. She is the place where you get to play with her. She loves when you play with her. She loves when you feel joy with her. She loves when you give her attention. She loves when you affirm the ease and the flow and the abundance and the money and the clients and everything that she brings you. And you affirm them by giving gratitude and love. She delights when you give her attention as a living, breathing entity with a consciousness. And just imagine holding her in your heart space, saying, I love you so much. Thank you for all the things that you've brought me, all of the experiences, all of the conversations, all of the money, all of the people, all of the accolades, all of the growth, all of the new skill sets that have been required, eliciting that from me to grow. When we have a love affair with our business as an entity, as a partner of love, suddenly many, 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 many doors begin to open. Many, many, many new opportunities, resources, skills, clients, money can begin to flow in. Because she is far wiser than you. Because she doesn't carry the human brain that goes to scarcity and fear and limitation and fatigue and all the stuff from all the other buckets are not present in her. There is only the truth that what you offer is a valuable service in the world. And there are a kabillion, gajillion people on the planet. And believe me, there are more than enough that will gravitate to your unique style and voice and offering and service that will bring you everything you desire in the realm of income. And when you partner with her, you can flourish, you can thrive, you can be vibrant and vital and not burnt out and tired and annoyed and frustrated, because she has so much to share and to show. So now I want you to take all of these cleaned and cleared buckets and bring them back into your heart space. And then you're going to see all of these new frequencies and energies going up through those hands and into those fingers. And again, we're going to go tap, 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 and tap the surface of your brain, bringing in all new frequencies, all new perceptions and thoughts, clarity, new beliefs, new magnetic frequencies and vibrations, to create new neuronal pathways, new habits, new behaviors, new ways of being. And with these new things, we can embody and truly make the decision on a cellular level to become a 6 or 7 figure business owner. And all of these new frequencies will help us show up and know our numbers and do our stats and do our reach outs and the marketing and building a team and whatever it is that is required for you to embody a 6 or 7 figure CEO, she's going to make different decisions than you did. She's going to show up differently than you did. She's going to be consistent in ways that you never have. She's going to be solution based and not struggle based in her thinking. She's going to see opportunities everywhere. She's going to be fearless, courageous, confident. She's going to embrace her strength and power and not be afraid to shine it and show it, knowing that the perfect people are going to come her way. And anybody that doesn't wasn't meant to be there, wasn't meant to share your energetic space. So when you are in a lack of clients or a lack of inspiration or a lack of anything in your business, you need to tap back into this inner CEO that we're creating in this meditation and activate her frequency to push away. As her frequency expands, she's going to literally push out of your field all the scarcity and struggle, and there's not enough, and oh my God, freak out, right? All of that is just going to get pushed away. And then you take your actions, you do your things as you are inspired by her, not the I have to-do list. My coach told me I have to market this way. Fuck that. If that doesn't resonate with you, you don't do it. You do what resonates for you. What lights you up. So anytime that you get stuck, do this meditation where you're dropping your brain down into this groovy little image of an upside down droplet of water with little hands coming up all around. Drop your brain in there and those little fingers go tap, 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 tap. It's kind of like shaking loose the stuff that's been stuck in your neuronal pathways in your brain, and then bring in the light and love of God. And you notice that you don't even have to isolate out what's the problem, what's the challenge, what's the struggle, what's the belief. No, the light and love of God is going to go where it needs to go. And just knowing that you have the capacity to switch out the frequency that you are emanating, and that frequency will change causal effects externally that will surprise and delight you. And so it is with humble gratitude that we have this relationship with energy, that we have this relationship with higher self, with God, with source, with our guardian angels, guides, archangels, power animals, totems, gemstones, all things that are energetic, and that we can call them forward to help and support us at any time. And so now I want you to see those hands totally encapsulate and enclose your brain and start sealing in the transformation and healing that's happened with love. Immense love flowing through your entire body. It's restoring your vitality. Bringing you back into balance. Reigniting your motivation. Bringing you clarity, patience, and faith that everything is always working out for you. You're right where you are right now because it is exactly where you're supposed to be. in this journey to your 6 or 7 figure income, you can let go of the pressure and the struggle and there's not enough time. There's more than enough time because a lot can happen in a short amount of time. You literally today could land a client that changes everything in your business and your life. All it takes is one person to make a connection, to share an opportunity, to give you feedback that unlocks something that's held you back for years, or to teach you a strategy that really, really resonates for you and your heart and your soul. A lot can happen in a short amount of time. So now we're going to let those hands open and we're going to slowly, slowly bring your brain back up into your head. And I want you to take your hand and just tap real gently on in a circle on the top of your head, just to kind of bring your awareness back up there, since we've been down in the heart. Opening that crown chakra, and to let the light of your new brain shine up and rise up to the heavens, and tapping into the quantum field in a whole new way. And then just put your hands over your heart. Oh my goodness, she's so beautiful. She's so helpful. And just thank her for all of her work she did for you today. Just really connect into, I love you so much. You're always here for me. Just feel the love being returned to you. And then carry this love together out into the world and raise others up just as she has raised you up in this meditation. And so it is done. Blessed be.